We turn now to another urgent matter, re-energizing the American economy. And today, President Obama gave us more insight into just how he plans to do that, starting with help for struggling homeowners. NBC's John Yang is at the White House tonight with more on that. John, good evening.
Good evening, Lester. President Obama continues to make a clean break with the ways of his predecessor. Today, he said he's going to administer the financial services bailout plan in a much different way. As the troubled housing market continues to drag down the economy, President Obama promised today help is on the way.
We'll help lower mortgage costs and extend loans to small businesses so they can create jobs. We'll ensure that CEOs are not draining funds that should be advancing our recovery.
The president was talking about changes to the $700 billion financial services rescue, shifting from the Bush administration's emphasis on propping up banks to helping homeowners facing foreclosure. Details could be announced as early as next week. As the battle over his $825 billion stimulus plan shifts to the Senate, Mr. Obama had a warning for Republicans.
Americans know that our economic recovery will take years, not months. But they will have little patience if we allow politics to get in the way of action, and our economy continues to slide.
It passed the House without a single Republican vote, but administration officials expect GOP support in the Senate. Still, the Senate Republican leader said the plan has too much spending.
The bill they presented, and which House Democrats approved this week along a party line vote, looks more like a $1 trillion Christmas list.
Meanwhile, the weak Treasury Secretary Tim Geithner finally won confirmation. Another tax problem for another Obama cabinet choice. This time, former Senator Tom Daschle, the Health and Human Services Secretary designate. A draft Senate report says Daschle, a former member of the Tax Writing Finance Committee, failed to pay more than $128,000 in income taxes between 2005 and 2007, most of it for the personal use of a car and driver provided by his longtime friend, contributor, and business partner, Leo Hindery.
This is a very serious test of goodwill for not just President Obama, but also for Tom Daschle.
Daschle calls it a stupid mistake. The White House and former Senate Democratic colleagues have voiced strong support for him. And filling the last remaining cabinet vacancy, administration officials say the president is leaning toward New Hampshire Senator Judd Gregg, a Republican, to be Commerce Secretary. An announcement could come as soon as Monday. Tonight, President Obama goes to the exclusive Alfalfa Club dinner here in Washington, an annual social event for top politicians and business leaders. Another of the attendees tonight, Sarah Palin. No word on whether their paths will cross. And then tomorrow night, here at the White House, the president hosts a bipartisan Super Bowl party. By the way, Lester, the president likes the Steelers.
All right, good to know. John Yang, thanks very much. This reminder, Matt Lauer will have a live interview with President Obama, his first live interview from the White House since taking office. That will air tomorrow afternoon during NBC's Super Bowl pregame show. More of the interview will air Monday morning on Today.